Hello everyone, it's Al Nygren, Executive Director and founder of the New Jersey Film Festival, back here with our Filmmaker interview series. The Fall 2019 series will begin on September 13th and run through October 13th at Rutgers University in our state-of-the-art facility, the Voorhees Hall, room 105, which is located adjacent to the Zimmerli Art Museum, about a block away from the New Brunswick train station. And we've got films screening between those dates on select Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings. So check our website for the entire lineup at njfilmfest.com. Today we have the first of our filmmaker interviews with a very talented filmmaker from New York City. His name is Nathan Catucci, and we're here to talk about his wonderful feature film, Impossible Monsters. Welcome, Nathan.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. Our jury loved your film, and we thought it was one of the best indie films we'd seen in a long time. And so you should be very proud of this film, which focuses on a university professor who's doing a sleep study experiment, and is played by a Tony Award-winning actor, Santino Fontana. And tell us a little bit about how you got involved in this project.
Well, going all the way back to the beginning, where kind of inspiration came from, I'd always been fascinated by dreams and nightmares and how they relate to our perception of reality. Particularly that moment when we first wake up and we have to decipher the dream and real world.
Yeah.
In high school, I had, there was a period of time where I had sleep paralysis. And what sleep paralysis is you're in REM sleep. It happens upon falling asleep or waking up. And typically, a victim will sense a presence in the room. They'll have a tightness in their chest. They might have trouble breathing. They might see or hear things, and they can't move. And it can last moments or minutes, but it's terrifying. And because you're in REM sleep, you're conscious of it. And so it's kind of like this moment where, going back to moments, dreams and reality like suddenly blend. Yeah. So in high school, I didn't know what that was until I got to college, and I learned about sleep paralysis. And then I went a step further and wanted to explore the science of dreams in art, mainly Henry Fuseli's The Nightmare and Francisco Goya's etching, Los Caprichos etchings. So I started out working on the script. I met a professor, Edgar Kunz, who's a psychology and neuroscience professor at NYU. We became good friends. He was a technical advisor on the script, and he eventually became the executive producer on the project, and then we finally brought it to life.
One of the pluses of your film are the fact that there is a lot of ambiguity. You're not really sure if it is a dream. There's moments where that moment of sleep paralysis becomes what you think is reality, but is obviously a dream. And you wonder if the whole film is not a dream, but we don't want to give away too much. So tell me about these wonderful actors, because the ensemble is terrific. I mean, the basic premise is that you have this psychology professor who is heading a sleep study, focusing on sleep paralysis, nightmare, and he brings in people that are his students. Tell us more about these people.
Yeah, so Dr. Rich Freeman, who's played by the wonderful Santino Fontana, wants to compete for a very lucrative grant, of which he has to conduct a sleep paralysis study. He brings in his student, Jo, played by Devika Bazay, she's a bit edgy.
She's stunning, though. She's beautiful.
She is, and she was excellent in the role. Yeah. She was really...
Not an easy role. Not an easy role to play.
No, not at all. And she's a student by day, but then she has kind of a dark side at night. Yeah, and I won't give that away. Yeah. And then he also brings in an artist named Otis, played by Donald Healy, an Irish actor, who was just very, very intense as the painter. And then he also involves his girlfriend, so to speak, from a new relationship, Lee, who's played by the really wonderful Natalie Knepp.
Yeah. She's great too.
She is.
I mean, the ensemble is really wonderful. But the thing is, Freud would really question having somebody you're having a relationship be part of his study, and I thought that was really cool, though, because it kind of brings it up to the 21st century.
Yeah.
you know, because he doesn't see a problem with that. In fact, he thinks that it's probably a better idea.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. Like,
Yeah.
does he feel like he's getting an advantage by doing that?
Right, and
Maybe
control
perhaps.
is a very big theme
Yes.
throughout the film. So I think one of the other pluses, the music is just really sets the right tone. I thought it really kept things moving at the same time as, you know, didn't telegraph too much of what was going to take place in the film, again, without giving too much away.
No, I mean, the music was very much a part of kind of the journey of the film. It's an all original score by Michael McAllister. It features, it's all stringed instruments that we recorded live in Brooklyn, along with some percussion and pianos. And
Yeah, I mean, Eyes Wide Shut kept on going through my mind when I heard the score, so I think he should be very proud being compared to Krzysztof Penderecki, I think, the very famous Polish composer. But the film was shot mostly at City College?
That's a stand-in for the university. We also shot at Lehman College in the Bronx, and several other places in Upper Manhattan.
Yeah, how did you get access to an MRI, too? Through the doctor?
Well, that was actually, we shot that in Kingston, New York.
Crazy.
Because we had a stage day in Saugerties, and we also shot at a bookstore in Saugerties, and then at night it was that MRI that we shot in. I don't know how my locations found that. It was
yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, well, folks, this film is going to be playing. I should tell you when it's going to be playing. It's on our opening weekend. It's on Saturday, September 14th. There's 2 short films, a wonderful animation by Mikhail Ikiz. Sorry if I butchered your name, Mikhail. It's called Pit Stop. It's a really wonderful animation. And All in Madonna by Arnold Lim. He's from Vancouver, or Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. Those are the 2 short films that are playing before yours. And then Impossible Monsters is the feature film. And normally what we have is there's a Q&A session at the end of the session after we show all the movies. So I know you're going to be there to do a Q&A. Hopefully we'll get some of the cast members to come too. And this will be taking place at 7 p.m. in our state-of-the-art facility, Voorhees Hall, room 105. And general admission is $12. $10 for students and seniors. You need more information, you can get that at njfilmfest.com, and you get to meet Nathan, who's an up-and-coming director. You have to absolutely meet him. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, and thank you. And people can go to impossiblemonsters.com and at Impossible Monsters Movie on Instagram and Facebook for more information about the film.
Yeah, definitely check it out. It's a wonderful film. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.